Hi everyone, and welcome to our garden. We live in Central Florida, or Orlando, Florida to be exact, and it is a beautiful February growing day. It's overcast and cool, which is perfect because we get way too much sun here. And I want to show you what we have growing in our garden today and what we're going to be doing to update it, what we're planting, what we're weeding, and all of that. So this is our garden. We have 6 wooden boxes that my husband built, and it runs along our back fence in the corner of the yard. It got really weedy while I was expecting our first baby, and so we're in the process of cleaning it up and getting it planted. You can see we have an escaped mustard green plant. They went to seed last fall, and this one has grown, so we'll probably be having that for dinner sometime soon. I mostly weeded and planted this bed yesterday. You can see we have 2 tomato plants, one of which had a long stem, and so I dragged underground. We have them on ropes here so we can get them growing upward. And I planted onion, carrot, and basil with them. At the back of our garden, I have some aloe plants, and I'm going to plant some chives. Have a rather poorly, now I can't think of the name, a rather poorly fruit tree there. Fig, that's what it is, it's a fig. We have lots of wood chips down. We got a wood chip drop from a tree company a year ago, and so we put it down 6 inches thick. It's mostly composted down. We've got some new wood chips, we've got cardboard under them. Just weeded this bed. Can't see them, but under that piece of newspaper there is a tiny snake hiding. Came out while I was weeding the bed. We have a very overgrown radish bed with some beans that we forgot to pick. The radishes are huge. You can see here, way too big. So those will be coming out. Got some compost and manure to go on bed that the dog dug up. We have 2 grapevines. They're clustering grapes. Haven't actually done much, so I'm not sure if they'll do well here where we live. African blue basil. These plants get huge. They're a perennial basil. I love them. But these things are very, very tall. Got some vining nasturtiums that have reseeded. Again, another bed here that needs to be weeded and planted. A volunteer tomato plant. I love those things. More nasturtiums, beds to be planted. Our second tomato vine. Not tomato vine, grapevine. And here are Mysore raspberries. These are going to be producing lovely little raspberries soon. You can see up close right there. Beautiful plant. They grow really well here in Central Florida. You can see that they're going to produce a number of fruit. This is their 2nd year here. Looking absolutely beautiful. Here is a katuk bush. Katuk is a Asian plant that you eat the leaves. Haven't eaten them yet. I've been letting the plant grow some, but it's starting to look like it's probably big enough to pick some now. Down here, we can't really see any leaves of it right now because it's died down for the winter, but I have African potato mint, and see if we can focus on it here. Here's a little African potato mint tuber. They're all over down here. You can kind of see them. They almost look like acorns or something, but they are an edible plant. Again, it's only been in the ground for a year, so I've been letting it grow and multiply, but I may pull some out and try cooking them. I hear that you roast them in the oven. Here's the reason for the fence around our garden, our very active Dutch Shepherd. This is Nitro. Then we have mulberries. These are supposed to be dwarf mulberries. I'm not quite sure how big they get, but they are producing some fruit. Again, very overgrown and weedy. Going to be working on that. Got some herbs here. Got some spearmint, some, I believe that's oregano, and catnip. This is my beautiful day avocado. Got a little bit of brown there, a little bit worried about that, not sure what's up with that. But it's got nice growth going on here. So looking forward to actually getting an avocado or two from it. Got a dead beautyberry plant. This is a native Florida plant. You can use it to make a bug repellent. So I'm going to be trying that. It's a bug repellent cream you can make from it. And then in the front corner of our yard, I have longevity spinach. And this stuff is absolutely crazy wild. It is everywhere. It has to be cut back. You can cook this in a pan as a green, and it's great. I've got a poor pineapple plant there that is it's covered. And then in this pot, it's kind of died down right now, but there is ginger. And then we have a Barbados cherry at the back, and banana trees, and a Ponderosa lemon at the front. So that's pretty much our garden. We have a passion fruit vine at the opposite side of the yard. But that's about it, and we will update you as we get stuff growing and be taking you on our adventure of growing in Central Florida. It definitely is challenging. It has stuff that we don't deal with in other parts of the country. So I'm looking forward to trying to grow a productive garden in our yard.